It's more than just a game.
So my name's Dom Lister and I'm the first team kit manager at Bradford City. So I've worked here since June 2022, which is roughly 3 years. I basically did my work experience at Huddersfield Town when I was 16. And then from that I asked if I could volunteer because I had an interest in football and just sort of being around it. So I ended up basically working there for just short of 10 years alongside another full-time job, and then the opportunity of this came up, first team kitman full-time, so obviously just applied, had an interview and got the job and never looked back.
The gaffer will text me basically saying what the 11 is, so we'll change it up.
I think the role of the kitman's obviously really important. It's a massive part. The players use the kit every day. Obviously a lot of fans only see 90 minutes on a Saturday where they're just wearing the match kit, but there's so much more that goes into it. You've obviously got like your training kit, you've got the players' travel kit, you've got match kit, you've got the match warm-up kit, and involved in all that is obviously the printing of all this kit, so whether it's initials on the kits themselves, the names, the numbers, the badges. So there's a lot of unseen work, so to speak, that obviously players and fans won't get to see too much of. I think the players obviously get to see more of it when you're with them on a daily basis, so that's probably why they appreciate the work that we do.
I don't get involved with the men's other than helping Dom when he's busy, like he gets a quick turnaround Saturday and Tuesday, I'll come in and help him out. But from the women's side of it, before I took on the role, there wasn't a kitman, and very few women's teams have kitmen, and it's appreciated from what the girls have said to me after games and setting up before them. It's a worry that they don't have to think about.
I think a lot of the kitman's role is just to take a lot of the difficult things out of a player's sort of preparation for games. So if you've got a player sort of having to worry about washing their kit, making sure they've got all the correct kit, forgetting things and things like that for games, it can take their head away from focusing on the job in hand. Dom makes sure we've got everything we all need. He remembers everything that each individual player needs. So for example, as a goalkeeper, I need different things to what an outfield player might like. I change fully out of my warm-up kit into my match kit because I'm diving around the warm-up, etc. So there's lots of different things that different players like, and Dom's job is to sort of remember across a squad of 25 players plus 10 staff what each individual person wants, and he's, like I say, he's top at it.
The importance is really big. We value the kitman as important as one of our coaches, because to be successful, we feel the staff have to be together, and everybody is to be inclusive. So people might look as a kitman as not important, but we feel that's vital because of what he brings, making sure that we've got all our equipment, everybody looks the same, we're all uniformed, and it's certainly a job that maybe goes under the radar. I think when as a supporter you probably very rarely notice a kitman, although Dom's on the bench. But I think you see the appearance of our team in particular. The kit's always pristine, and that's down to Dom and Andy. So Andy, Dom has an assistant as well who's excellent at his work. But for me, a really good kitman is somebody that sort of can go unnoticed because within the group, because everything is in place. Nobody's ever looking for Dom because I need some shorts or I need some socks or I need a t-shirt, because he's already put it in place. So for me, a good kitman, and Dom is certainly that, because he's always forward thinking and he's planned in advance, so there's never anything that can go wrong.
The best parts of the job would probably be the interaction with all the players and the staff, obviously building up them relationships, as well as aspects of the job as well, obviously being interested in football, being around it, being around a first team environment. I'd probably say they're the best. It's really important to have good relationships in the club, obviously working very closely with players and staff, so it's important in the sense of building that trust so that they trust you to do the job. Obviously, if they need anything, they can trust that you're going to provide it and ensure it's there. Obviously, if you're playing a away game, for example, in London, and you forgot something that could be quite integral to a player, that's a big part of if they could perform or if they don't, if it's like a lucky pair of pants or something. So it's important that you build the trust so you have faith in doing the job.
I think it's really important. I think there's a lot of players go to Kitman for items and things that need, either boots, pads, shin pads, socks, shorts, slips, and I think that in turn brings a conversation and dialogue, which is important that the player can trust the kitman. And for me, if you have that trust between players and staff, it gives you a right chance to be successful, and Dom plays his part in that.
I would say I've been, across my career, I can remember the good kitmen I've had and the bad kitmen that I've had, and Dom's definitely in the good category, I think. Like I said, it just makes our day-to-day and our preparations for the games so much easier when you know that everything is there that you need to be ready to perform. And things like shirts as well. We do a good thing at this club where you get milestone shirts, so Dom will print up. I've recently passed 400 games, players passing 400 or 500 games, 100 games for the club, Cookie scored 100 goals for the club, that sort of thing. When players reach those milestones, Dom will get things printed up and signed, and they're nice mementos as well. So he's they're really important parts of the whole group, as are all the staff and the players. Everyone has their role. It's a big cog, a football club and a football team. It takes a lot of people pulling in the right direction to get things right. And yeah, Dom's a big part of that.
It's very important, because if you don't have good relationships, things just don't work right. If people get upset with people, oh, I'm not doing that for him. It's like you've got to be friendly with everybody.
Get in!
Value the kitman as important as one of our coaches.